What's the deal, guys? It's Mr. Legit. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys have never been to the channel, welcome here. I got a lot of information and just having fun about roofing. But what today we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing a Velux skylight. It's a curb mounted skylight. So what we're going to be doing is cutting back some trusses. We're going to add two skylights, one here, another one, and then we're going to be building the curb on top of that. So make sure to stay tuned because this is going to be a fun video, guys. Enjoy it. All right, guys, so what we're going to be doing is measuring. It's 26.5 inches wide, the skylight. So we're going to come, the customer wants us to start here. There's a little X on it, and we're going to come over here to 26.5 inches. We're going to block it in here. We're going to nail these in, and then we're going to be removing this plywood. So let's actually start with removing this plywood, then we're going to block it in. So let's go up on top of the roof and show you guys how we do this plywood. Okay, guys, now that we're up on the roof, what we're going to be doing, like I said, is removing this piece of plywood. And I got my helper today, Mo Money. If you guys didn't know why we call him Mo Money, because he always wants Mo Money. So let's go ahead and take this off real quick. So I think he's pretty much got it prepared. You have it prepared up so we can just pull this off, or what? The reason why I want to take this off is it makes it real easy to see kind of what we're doing underneath there. So we're gonna pull this off, and a lot of times you can just pull this off. You guys pulling off with a cat's paw. See that? It kind of looks like a cat's paw. And there's the hammer. Like I got this hammer, I think I don't even know where I got it. I think it was just in the office. It's like a $5 hammer from Walmart, but it does the trick. And a lot of guys will like use these huge hammers. I'm like, man, are you a framer? So if you guys are new and are looking in the market for a hammer, don't get a huge hammer because you gotta lug it around all day. There's really no need to have a huge hammer. You're only be nailing in nails this big. Look at that. What the heck? What? Okay. All right, take this garbage around, or you want to try to save it? Garbage? Maybe garbage. Put in a new one. Three. Okay, guys, so the first thing that we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get this 2x4, and we're gonna have to block it from here to here. So we're gonna have to take this measurement from these two trusses and block it in. Looks like 30 inches, okay? Or it's like 30 and a quarter. Okay, so we need to cut this. It's gonna be the hard part, is cutting it. 50 and a half. Here in the middle of this. What we're doing right now is preparing the deck. This takes the most time, but what you want to do is just do it one time. You don't want to have a big problem, but once the deck is prepped, it goes super fast. Snap the line from the bottom right here all the way up to here, and then he's going to use a speed square to cut it. And the reason why we took this piece of plywood off over here is because otherwise you'd have to be doing a sawzall, and we didn't really want to be doing a sawzall. We were on the worm drive, so we're going to take the worm drive, and we're going to be cutting these two off right here. Okay, and that's good, that's good. So we're gonna cut these two off, and then we're gonna measure down here and cut these off here in a moment. All right, now what we're gonna be doing is blocking this in. Now that we have our cut, we have that big open spot. We're gonna be blocking this in, and then we're gonna be putting this block over here. So it's looking pretty good. And this is gonna be his big open hole, so can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. More big, man. It's more big than this one. $26.5, no? So we're gonna be putting our block into here, and then we're gonna be putting our curb on top after we put the sheeting on. So basically you just block it in right there, put your nails inside of there, and then our curb is gonna actually be going on top of this after we put the plywood on. So. Oh, man. Arriba. Ahí está. All right, now that we're finished with that, that is looking absolutely icy. So we're gonna go ahead and move over here to this one. We're gonna do the same thing, except for on this one, we just have to cut out this one. Listen. I think what I'm gonna try to do right here is cut it. That ain't gonna work. Look at this big old hole, man. This is like odd shit. So this skylight, these guys bought this both these skylights at Home Depot. I guess there was like a sale or something. So we have those skylights for like 3 years because they're like oddball sizes. So it's perfect to put these skylights on this right here because they're custom. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is just pull the piece of plywood off. It's gonna make our life a lot easier. And that steel saw really won't fit into that well, so sometimes it's just what you got to do. Take it off and then reassemble. Man, lose the pencil a little bit. Cut out the hole and here's your skylight. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that hole. Basically there's your skylight hole right there. Okay? Hey, I don't know who was saying it, but someone's like, why don't you say what do you say in Spanish? Man, I can't speak Spanish. I could try to, but I can't speak it. He can though. He can speak both. He can almost speak. I can almost speak more Spanish. He can speak English. So you got us both out here trying to communicate, but hey, that's what we got to do. Ain't that right, Mo Money?
Muy buen trabajo. Va quedando bien. Haces highlights.
What he said. All right. So basically, what we did is we snapped the line from here all the way across to there, and then we snapped the line from here to the end of the truss. All the way up to there, and then we cut it and it came out just absolutely perfect. Now we just have to build the curb, put one more piece of plywood on. We're going to stick this piece of plywood on and then what do you think, Paisa?
I want to put
You guys, I know what Paisa is. A Paisa is like a Mexican. He don't want to learn English. It's a guy he don't want to speak English. He don't want to do nothing English. He's stuck in his ways. That's what a Paisa is.
¿Ah?
Andamos trabajando bien chido hoy. Poner.
What do you think? Gonna put this last plywood on and call it good. Yeah, we're gonna prepare it a little bit, make sure there's no nails or staples. So what you do is you just line it up. Look at that. These are their lines. These are their old lines right here. We're just gonna line it up. That way we don't have to paint this. This piece of plywood's fine. We only had to take it up. That way we can get right there with the worm drive. Normally that frame's already all built in. With the framers do it. You don't have to tear out any of that stuff. All right, guys. So when you build these curbs, I've always been taught. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but put the top of the curb like that on the top, right? And then you build the side of the curb, right? You build the sides of them, and then you build the one on the bottom. I think the reason why is because if anybody's up here on the top and you have like snow coming down, it'll help out. It'll help out with the snow load, or if anybody's sliding off a roof. If you did the middle first, it could go in. All right, guys. So we got the curb up here. Let's take our measurements. Basically, do inside curb dimensions. So we go there, and we come all the way over here. We want to have a little bit of room. So we just do 26.5, okay? The length of it, that was on the width. On the length, we measured 50.5. So 50.5 with a little bit of room to give for your metal. So we have 26.5 by 26.5, Mo? 26?
Yes.
So 26.5 by 50.5. All right, boys. Looks like we just handled this one. We got the curb on it. Both of the curbs are done. They're in there nice and firm. All we have to do is see if it fit with the skylight. Hey Mo, come here, man. Help me out. Okay, so look, set this on it. Hopefully it fits. Oh, look at that. What happened, man? Now what you do is you just shingle it up. But today that's not what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna have a different video out for that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I sure did. So that's pretty, we're gonna chalk the day up. I'm gonna go back to work, go back to the office, and I don't know who was talking smack, but someone's like, yeah, he's a pencil pusher. I am a pencil pusher, but just to let you guys know that I know how to do both, man. I could push pencils and I could push shingles. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.